Hello and welcome to Hexed Encountered. I'm Joe. In this video we'll be taking a look at the game XEG Hockey. This is a free game. It is based on the tabletop game Pairadice Hockey, which was also free. And it's pretty nice. It's not overly complicated. You can create your own teams very easily. There is a progression mode. It can create players for you for a rookie draft. It's really, really nice, especially considering that, as I've already mentioned, it is free. So I'll take you through pretty much everything you can do in general, but we're going to start with play game because that's kind of the gist, right? So here you have your team select, and you can see game site. You can change it to a neutral site, home team, hosts. You can do quick sim or game. You can change your period length if you'd like. You have overtime options. And then you also have, you can do regular season or playoff, fighting on or off. You've got a speed for quick sim. If you switch it to game, you see the speed drops to 100. And then you have auto roll, which means that it'll continue to roll dice because this is a dice-based game. As I said, it's based on Pairadice, so there is dice rolling. The program obviously rolls the dice for you. It also has some sounds. I usually play with the sound off. That's just my personal preference. The menu button here will bring you back to the main menu. Exit will quit the game entirely. You just click the load buttons to load teams. So let's look at the 72-73 season, and we'll go with the Bruins and the Canadians. Why not? You can see it loads everybody up. You can see their line assignments here. Although it's more along the lines of, basically it's lines, I guess. And you can see there's 5. There'll be a total of 5, right? Your 2 defensemen and your 3 forwards. They're not, and then their goal percentage. Their plus minus and their penalties in minutes. The goal percentages, I think, is the goal percentage for when they have a chance to score. So it's more like a shooting percentage, I guess. And then of course you have the same thing over here with the Canadians. And so we're gonna just play. I'll do a quick sim first so you can see how quickly it works. So you just hit advance, and then you see the dice here. Each team has both. So first thing you do, and this is common for a lot of games, hockey games, you roll for your starting goalie. So you hit next, and we're ready to go. And you'll see play-by-play here. If you press roll, it's gonna zip through it really quick. You won't see progress here. It says here, it's all hidden to maximize sim speed. You can see we're in the 3rd period, and Montreal was up 4-1, but the Bruins made a game of it there at the end. So you get your scoring summary. Looks like we had goals by Lemaire, Lefley, Esposito with 2, and Bobby Orr, and Pete Mahavlich. And then you got penalties here, and then some, this is the play-by-play, so this would be like what happened at the end of the game. There are injuries, potentially. These are all penalties. There were no injuries, but you can have that. It'll give you 3 stars of the game. You can save everything into text files or as CSV files, so it doesn't kind of keep track of statistics for you, but you can easily use the CSV files to kind of use Excel or something to keep track of all your players' statistics. So once you do that, I'm just going to hit return and then exit to get out of the game. And actually, no, we want to go back, I think. Yes, team select. You can also switch the jerseys if you want, but let's switch up the teams or keep the teams the same, and we'll go to full game just so you can kind of see what that looks like. Then we'll hit advance. Now, you can see here the goalie screen again, and we'll just hit next. So you can do team strategies if you want. You just hit roll, and you'll see your play-by-play summary. And it'll kind of keep going through until it's time to roll again. And you can speed it up. The speed is at 100%. I found that it's probably a little bit better to go higher than that, so you get a little bit quicker game results. And so that was the first minute and a half. And I might have this set to, yeah, I have it set to auto roll. If you uncheck this, then you get to roll for things. So you can kind of make it faster by rolling it yourself. So you can kind of zip through like this. Save made by Dryden, rebound to Busick, who shoots, and he has shot it right into Dryden's midsection. And so you can continue to do this like yourself, or you can hit auto roll. If you bring up the options, you can speed it up. Let's speed it up to say 300%. And hit roll. Now it should be a little bit faster, or 3 times as fast, I guess, ultimately. And you see your shots here. Boston has 8. Montreal has none thus far. We're 7 minutes into the game. And you could even, if you wanted to, speed it all the way up to 800, or just click the auto sim button. And then when you hit roll, it's going to jump into auto sim mode, and it'll sim out the rest of the game for you. Wow, that is a lot of goals. A lot of goals there. So if we did save it, so if we hit save, it'll ask you what, for a file name. Let's put it in the other folder. Right, and we can save it there. And if we go to that folder, and here it is right here, open it up. And if we just do this, you can see nice box score for you. And as I said, you can use this to generate your own stats to keep track of everything. So it's pretty easy to do, and you see it tracks pretty much the main statistics, right? You've got your goalie stats and your skater stats, and then breakdowns by penalties, the types of goals, and any injuries that may have happened, etc. So pretty decent. And we'll hit don't save and close that. And then once we're done here, again, you hit return, and then back. You can go here and go to the main menu. And then we have team management. So there is a team creator. You can click this guy, and then basically you can fill out all the stuff here, like the arena, how long your season is, so your name, abbreviation, the name for play-by-play, so what it'll be called in the game log, basically. You could set the colors for the road jerseys and home jerseys in here with the sweater color, text color, accent color, set a road jersey and a home jersey. You can put in arena capacity and average attendance. You can do a center ice image, so you can put an actual logo in there if you want it. And then the rest of it's just filling out stats, basically, and what line you want them on. Pretty straightforward. It'll reorder things. Yeah, it says it down here. After saving, the players will automatically sort, and goalie ratings will change for game purposes. This is normal. So you fill this out, and it'll kind of order it by your most prolific scorers to like your least prolific scorers, basically, is what it does. Once that's done, you hit save, and it'll save it. Actually, you can load an existing team. So if we loaded the Flames, for example, you can see there's their home jersey, there's their road jersey. Everything's filled out, right? The Omni, their capacity and average attendance, and then all their players with the number of points they had, their shooting percentage, plus minus penalties and minutes. And there's even age, which is used in the progression system that we're going to look at in a moment. So other things here, you have a player trader, so you can trade players between teams, which is pretty nice. Then we also have the player developer. So you can age a free agent file, you can create a free agent file and then age it, or you can proceed to your player developer where you can load a team, right? And then you can basically develop players. You need to enter the stats, so you would enter the season stats for everybody, and then that would activate this button. You click it, and it'll actually update their ratings based on the stats that are entered in here. And And we also have the draft class and player pool creator. So you can quickly create a bunch of fictional players. So you have your settings here and then the results tab. So you could say, give me 200 skaters and 10 goalies. And we want it to be a draft class, include their ages, click generate. And it's created a bunch of players. And you can see them all in here. They have the games, the stats that the game uses. And then you would be able to draft these on, say they're saved in an XEG free agency file. And then you open the player trader to distribute them to the league, basically like your own manual draft. So not a lot of chrome or bells and whistles, let's say, but very, very functional. And again, it's free, which is very nice. So here's the about statement. The developer is named Mike Tingle. And again, I'm going to post his website address. And his dedication to his wife and Harv Furey, who was the man who developed Pairadice Hockey. So there's a little story in there about that. You can donate if you enjoy the game. You can send him some money via PayPal there on the web. And of course, you can exit the game. So that is it in a nutshell. Quick look at the game XEG Hockey. Again, this is free, and free is always good. So I did want to give you guys a look at this game since it is Sports Saturday, and that will do it for now. So as always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to post any comments or questions you might have. Also, if you would consider liking, sharing, and or subscribing, that is always appreciated. But again, just thank you for watching, and I hope you'll come back and watch something else down the road. That'll do it for now. This is the Hexton Counter channel, and my name's Joe. Until next time, happy gaming.